Hello. Today we're riding single speed, so I'm going to flick around the hub. At the moment when you pedal, when you stop pedaling, the wheel turns. On the other side of the bike, I'll just show you. That's the single speed, flicky, and on the other side it's a flip-flop hub. It's a fixie, so that stays permanently as you pedal. So I'm going to quickly flip the bike around, and I've challenged myself to ride to Birmingham and possibly back fixed speed, so there's no freewheeling, no nothing. So let's do it. Let's flip-flop the hub. Okay, let's go. Just put some gloves on.
Health and safety first. It's like working at customs and excise in the airports. Doctor's ready for you now, matron.
Okay, all changed. I'm putting this in my back pocket to take to my bike ride with me. And have a nice coffee in Brum if it's open. As you can see now, when you pedal, it just keeps going. So it's going to be a bit like E.T. Insert E.T. here. As you can probably see, my shoes are still wet from the other day. So I've put, don't laugh, I've used duct tape and a bread bag for each foot, because it's pointless going out in the wet and getting another pair of shoes wet. So I got this idea from a guy named Andy. Thank you, Andy. He does trips all up and down Wales. I do have brakes. Whew. Anyway, this fixed cog is like having an extra brake as well. But you're okay on the uphills, but it's when you come to the downhills, you have to keep pedaling. But you can pedal backwards or put pressure on the brakes, like I suppose it's the velodrome bikes. They're fixed speed. But yes, on the downhills, the only thing you can do is roll with it, push it, or take your feet off, and then try and get them back on. Right, wet weather, mud guards on. I don't think you can get any more simpler than a fixed or single speed bike. Lowest maintenance ever, and to be honest, the most fun. Anyway, the adventure continues. I don't know how many revolutions my bike will do today. Okay, we're on the canal towpath now. Normally I'm on the other side over on the right, but I thought I'd mix it up today. Today's ride's going to be the Fixie Birmingham Challenge, or single speed challenge. Hope everybody's had a lovely Christmas. It's that weird time of year now between Christmas and New Year, in that week where it's like a transition period, and it's like every day feels, it's like Groundhog Day. Every day feels the same.
Now, where am I going? I haven't ridden this side of the canal in ages. I hope there's not steps. But the trouble is, these bricks are like ice. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you. And every now and again I just rip a bit more of my trousers. Feel like a stripper. Boo! So, heading to Brum. I'm not doing the complete loop. I'm not that loopy. I just want to see how far I can get. It's a part of your brain you have to sort of turn off. It's very strange to say, don't freewheel, just pedal. Bloody hell, there's a few bloody bridges around here. Now I think I'm going to drop onto the other side of the canal. Or I'll keep going. I always ride on that side. There's loads of bumpy sections as well over there, which are not very kind on the rigid bike. So like I say, once you've turned that section of brain off that says keep pedalling or don't stop pedalling. Thank you. Oh, I'm going up here. I ain't riding dirt track. It works. So I think I might have. And I can go over this bridge. I'm right by DY4 now, which is Tipton. Oh yeah. Hiya. So back in a while. Oh, keep going. This is the way we did the Santa Cruz last over a week and a bit ago. And feels like the wind's against me, but hopefully it'll be pushing me back. Oh yeah, you're right. Not many people about today. Oh, God, it's hard work against the wind. I was going to ride country lanes, or I might have redone my loop the last week I did, where I rode to Cannock and then down the A5, 4 Ashes and back through Coven. But there appears to be more mud on the country lanes than there is in the country, as I saw when I went out on Christmas Eve on my e-bike. I got soaked then and my shoes still haven't dried, but oh, really knows. Feet's nice and toasty in these bread bags though, I must say. Now we've got a bit of a challenge coming up. So I've got a bridge with 3 steps up and 3 steps down, so I need a bit of speed for this, I think. So it's either a fail or success. So here we go. There we go. 3 up, 3 down. Oh, keep pedaling. I'm glad I've got the mega air pressure in my tyres. It is helping me roll. Whew. Back in a mo. About 13 miles to Brum and then 13 back. So a bike marathon. There goes the train. Yeah, it's a strange time of year because some people are back at work, some people aren't. Some shops are open, some aren't. Some cameras are clean and some aren't. So I'm about level now with Oldbury and Smethwick. And these are the little bumpy sections you have to be really careful of. I try. Oh, sod it. I ain't going too close to the water's edge. It's too dangerous. Yep, it's a very fine drizzle. It's that rain that soaks you. Cool. Had a few sketchy moments on the brick paths of the bridges, just with realising I still have to be pedalling, not freewheeling. Sort of get into that state of mind. What does that bridge say? Oh, I can't read it. you have to remember, you have to look where you're going, because otherwise I ain't going in that. I'm trying to see where I am now. Every sign just says canal and river trust. Oh dear. Mad dog's an Englishman, that's what they say, out in all these conditions. And my nose hasn't stopped running. Bit of snot and a bit of sweat. Alright, back in a bit. Oh, I'm not the only nutter out and about. Hiya. Nutter 1 to nutter 2 over. You right? Hi. Nutter 1 to nutter 3 over. Roger that. Anyway, bloody hell, that schnizzle my drizzle is coming down, Mr. Snoop Dogg. Snoop! I made it. Single speed, fixie challenge, complete. Whoa, the drizzle is horrible. I'm squinting like a sniper. You should have gone to Specsavers. When you come to the bridges, it is nice because I can actually see for at least 3 or 4 seconds. But I've made it. I'm gonna have a little ride down by where the German market was. I think it's all gone now. Nowhere is open. Whew, it's like a bloody ghost town. On your left. Either got earphones in or doesn't speak a word of the Queen's English. Right, all Costa's open. That's good. Oh, we're towards the Sea Life Centre. Excuse me. Thank you. Got a new phone for Christmas. It does this, this and this. It's a phone, you can make calls and text. Let's go right. Oh, a rickety bridge. Oh, tried to freewheel there. There's quite a few restaurants and bars open still. I'm trying to weave my way through. I don't want to go down the steps, not on this bike. This is like the food quarter. Should I go left or right? Get left. Pizza Express. I think I'm level with the canal as we speak. Ah yes, there we go. Just should bring me out onto Broad Street. Nice little shortcut through. Oh, can hear things go. Bloody hell. Now, I want to ride down the tram trails. God, that goes high in the sky. Under the screaming. Bright light city's gonna set my soul. It's gonna set my soul on fire. Oh, you don't know the rest of the words. It's bloody raining. Okay. Negotiate. Oh my god, that's high. Look at that. Holy moly guacamole. That is amazing. The Star Flyer. Well, I was lovely and warm when I set off, and the weather's taken a change for the worse. Oh my god, steps. I can't do this. There might be a ramp around the corner. No.
Where's John?
Yeah, where's John? Okay, I'm going this way. No heroics today. I'm not on a full suspension e-bike. Just keep pedalling. And the German market has gone, yeah, vamooshed. Gone back to Germany for next year. Meow. Hopefully Greg's is open for a nice cup of latte coffee. What's these dodgy tracks. Oh shit, keep going to freewheel. Okay. Oh, cup of coffee, stat. Time for a larger latte. Managed to find shelter on this road, wherever it's called, Lindsay Doorway. Hello. Right, I'm going to finish this and then I'm heading back. I'll have to take a little trip around Cathedral Square, have a little look. It's a very multicultural city. Birmingham. Whoa, somebody's on the tropical tobacco. That stinks. I've had to revert back to single speed. My brain can't cope with having to stop pedalling, and my butt is aching. Not in a Philip Schofield kind of way, but as in always pedalling, you're always using that muscle group. I could crack a walnut with my butt cheeks, I feel. Right, let's have a look at what sort of bikes they've got in pure electric. High bike, oh, it's pure electric. I think they sell G-Tech it. There ain't many bikes in. That's where I had my crappy air from. And it was a crappy air. Good at good at first, but over time got to realise it. Right, I am heading back now. So fixie challenge complete. Ka-ching! Back on freestyle, so I'm going to head back, hopefully wind assisted. Just got to negotiate. Pedestrians who are a menace, cyclists are a menace. Okie dokie. My god, that's a huge building. Right, straight on, let's go. Which one's the slope and which one's the steps? Hey, slopey! Now, I've got to head back this way. Oh, at least I can freewheel, that's a good sign. Excuse me. Oh, cheers. Not. Oh, no way. David Bailey here. Painless injection system. Oh, this is quite posh. I think I should be heading back towards Sea Life Centre area. Oh, I've got to cross over. Duck. I think I need to go that way. Oh, Snoop Dogg. Yes, I've got to go up to this bridge and cross. Now, how the hell am I going to do that? Now, they should be disabled friendly, these bridges, or leaf friendly. Yes, I should be off that way to the left. Hopefully this is a slope. No, it's steps. Ah, oh, there it is. Costa. I think that's it. I think the Sea Life Centre. Yay! Alternative route. It's weird. I'll move. Puta madre. Okie dokie, heading home. Feels like I am wind assisted, unless it's the psychological illusion that I haven't got to keep pedalling. I can just roll and keep going. Still raining though. It's weird, it was dead still. Yeah, talking of this distillery, nobody open. Yeah, no wind at all around by where the German market was. Hope you're all enjoying my electric unicycle videos. I'm getting slightly better as time goes on. I think 31 years of Taekwondo helps. Learning to balance and biking for, oh god, 35, 40 years now. I've been riding mountain bikes. Oh, there goes the rest of my trousers. So yeah, first mountain bike I got was when I think I was 15 or 16, and it was a rally. I had a rally Yukon and a rally Mustang. Was it no, rally Mustang, black and white, first bike. But it feels like I'm being super propelled along the towpath. Thank you, wind, and not of the baked bean variety. So yeah, electric unicycle is getting slightly better. Over time I shall give. It's weird because you use a different muscle group. So my calf muscles are killing on the side because that's where you're gripping onto it. But over time I should get better. And because mine's like a double wheeled unicycle for a bit special needs balance that I have, I'm gonna treat myself, I think, eventually to a single wheel one. So it'll be a proper unicycle. Whew. Anyway, this rain's horrible, so I'll come back in a bit. Hopefully keep it a short vlog today as well. These are the bits where you need to build the speed up, because there's no gears, but reap the benefits of dropping back down and keeping the flow. Just on the Soho loop now of the Birmingham canal, goes past the prison HMP up ahead. Oh, and nose is mega cold, and I can squeeze my gloves, they're that wet now. Water drips out. Oh yep, it's going to be a soggy one. Bum's nice and dry and feet are still nice and dry. Probably sweating like a priest at choir practice, but hey ho, warm. Just come across an abandoned boat. There can't be anybody in it. This is a body. Can't see anything. Let's have a little look. The man in the boat. Probably start sinking as soon as I get on. Bloody hell. Ooh. Oh yeah. It's a bit sketchy. Hope there's nobody in here. God, there's all wires just hanging out. That spins. I think the motor's gone. Somebody's had the motor away. There's a gas bottle there. What do you say my name then? I heard that oi. Oh. There's somebody sleeping homeless in it. Could have sworn I heard somebody go oi. If that net moves now, I'd shit my pants. If the boats are rocking, don't come a knocking. Yeah, hasn't even got a name. Oh, something on it here. What does this say? Canal Trust to be opened by owner or keeper. Let's have a look. I'll keep an eye on this one there. Let's have a look. What's it say? Oh, it's all wet. Captain Birdseye. Should undo it. Just let it float off. I don't think it'd be very popular. Well, it's still drizzling, but this wind assistance is great. I'd rather have the wind against me going than coming back, because it's bloody horrible. Now, a bit of shelter for at least 20 seconds. It is an optical illusion though when you see the reflection in the water of like the complete circle. Crazy. Just from that boat, I wonder what the legislations are with oh God, that's on the edge. With if nobody's claimed the boat by so many weeks or months. I wonder if the canal and the river trust take it back or dispose of it. There is a boat a bit further along. I'll show you in a bit. And it's all you can see is a fiberglass melted shape in the bottom of the canal. And the boat looks like it was called Hoppy. Now it's called Sinky. So I'll show you that in a bit. But I'm powering along these towpaths. Freedom of single speed, no fixie. And wind up my butt. Whee! Well, I can highly recommend, put my teeth back in, recommend getting a clean camera, a single speed bike, because they are so much fun. The low maintenance, you haven't got to worry about your rear mech hitting anything, and it's just like, you come to a hill, you can always get off and push, it doesn't matter. Not too posh to push. It's like a cesarean. Yeah, I just think they're brilliant. There is an ultimate bike that I do like, but for a hardtail I think they're about 3,500 quid, and it's got the pinion gearbox, and the name of the bike is I think it's Reeb. Here's where that boat sank as well that I was on about earlier. It's called a Reeb, and backwards it spells beer. Oh, there you go, look, there's the boat, remains of it, and it was called Hoppy 121306, whatever that is, where you can just see the remains of the fiberglass shell. This was here about 3 weeks ago, where obviously the little scallywags have come along and thought, let's have a fire. Class. And it says canal trusts are aware. So yeah, going back to that pinion gearbox bike, that's like a belt drive system, carbon fibre belt drive, and all the gears are built into the crank at the bottom. I think there's about 16 gears, and it's all grip shift, and that would be the ultimate bike that I would have. I'd sell all my bikes and get one of them, to be honest. I keep this little beast. E-bikes I just buy and sell all the time because the miles go up on them, and I'd rather keep a nice hardtail. That sounds so rude. Ding dong! Hello, ding dong, hot soup coming through. So yeah, I will put a picture in of the Reeb bike, and it's even more cool because it spells beer backwards. It's a Canadian bike, just happened across it. And obviously electric unicycles are the way forward, and if you lean backwards they go backwards. Hey! So homeward bound and wind assisted. Right, on the way I did the 3-step challenge, and now this is the 2-step challenge. See if I can get enough momentum. Oh, zigzag. Oh, and I can just free coast down. This is called sheep wash. Could be bike wash. Like I say, this bike is great for just jumping on, put a bit of oil on the chain and off you go. Easy life. It is dropping a bit dark now as well. Hoping to be back before it does get dark, because I haven't bought any lights or anything. So just heading towards Tipton, and then from there I'll just pick up the route home. And my gloves are soaked, but still wind assisted. Approaching the Cosley Tunnel now. This was closed off for ages because of a landslide on the right hand side here. But it's crazy to think all this, just over 100 years ago, was dug out like humans. Crazy. God, this is bloody dark. Eyes have just got to adjust to it. My God, I'm just following the handrails. I'm just going to stop. And stop the camera. Just come from that direction, which was Birmingham. On my return now, I've just exited the canal. Bike is covered in canal crap. That mudguard saved my butt. Nice and dry. You could say I've got XTR parts on here, as you do. Right, let's just put that on there a sec. Just want to show you. Do you remember when you were a kid in the bath and your hands would go all pruny if you've been in too long? And, ready? Oh my days, they are soaked. Ah dear. I might as well do the other one while I'm here. I don't think it'll make any difference anyway. So, anyway, this should be going out hopefully New Year's Eve or day before Thursday. New Year's Eve is the Friday, isn't it? Yeah, so that way is Wolverhampton and that way is Birmingham. So happy New Year to everyone out there. I hope 2022 brings you wealth, joy and happiness and all that malarkey. Yeah, I got, like I said in my last one, I've got a lot going on in 2022. So new bikes, oh yeah, you've got to have new bikes. If anybody wants to give me a bike to test, I can give you my honest opinion, but you never know, there might be somebody out there watching. I'm always a sucker for a new bike, trial it and give my opinion on it. Yeah, Feliz Año Nuevo, which is Happy New Year in Spanish. I don't know what clean my camera is in Spanish. And hasta pronto, ciao. Come on, turn off. See ya.